Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Apart from the daily subject videos, today I've come up with another video which many of you have been asking for, and this video is very much useful to people who are just registered into their PhD, or people who are really passionate about doing their PhD, and people who are already pursuing their PhD. you know in the complete doctoral program, the most important and the always what do you call the the step, or the process which always happens right from the beginning to the submission of the thesis is literature review, or else literature study. So it's a continuous process. So uh, people who are already into their PhD, I think most of you know about the importance of literature study, and people who have just registered, and people who are really passionate about doing the doctoral program. You have to pick up your area of interest, and after you find out your area of interest, you should start reading the literatures. You have to start reading journals all around the world, what people have done on your area of interest. And after reading number of literatures, you need to identify the gap, you need to identify the problem statement. So for this, you need to do the literature survey or literature review compulsory. So what I generally say you is, instead of reading the local papers, always read journals or papers which are uh, Scopus indexed, or which are published in SCI, so that the work or the benefit what you get out of it will be really useful and it will be really genuine. Okay, so today in this video I'll be explaining you regarding downloading Elsewhere papers and Scopus papers using Science Hub. Okay, why? Because generally what people do is, when you start reading the Elsewhere papers or Scopus index papers, what happens is you can just read them online, or else when you click on the download button, it will be requesting you for payment, or it will show some copyright action. So instead of that, but still you need that paper to download. So how to do that? That's what I'll be explaining you, and I feel this will really help you out. Okay, so I'll start off with, so first let's go for Science Direct. Why? Because here in Science Direct you get n number of papers regarding your research or your area of interest. So first click on, just type Science Direct and go to that thread. So you can see the first window out of all the threads, the first window will be about Science Direct. Okay, so you can click on the Science Direct, and I'm one thing telling you very clearly, it's not only through Science Direct, it is through anything, any what do you call journal sites. If you have just the link of that paper, you can download the paper using Science Hub, okay, or SCI Hub. Okay, so now you can see the Science Direct homepage. Here you have keywords. If you have the keywords of your area of interest, you can just type here and give an enter. If you know the author name, if you know a special person, special author, and if you want to read only his papers, type here. If you know the journal name, or if else you know a book series name, like Rylam releases so many book series like that, if you know its name, you can type here. If you know the volume number of the journal, you can write. If you know the issue, you can write page numbers like this. You have so many what do you call ways to search for your paper. Okay, so if you're just a beginner, just you can start typing your keyword here. So let's talk about some keyword here. Okay, so I'll write since I'm a civilian girl, I'll write self-healing concrete. Okay, this is what my area of interest is about. So I have just given self-healing concrete and I'll give a search. Okay, let's see what happens. So see here, you have number of threads, you have number of articles ready. So see here, the latest editions will be on the top. Okay, you have review papers, you have research papers. It's very clearly written on the top of the thread. See here, it's a review article, means this is a review paper. Okay, and this is a research article, means this is a these people have done the research and they have written this paper. So it'll be very clear So if you are going for a literature review, you can take a review paper, or else for I mean, what you call, to know how to write a review paper also, you can follow a review paper. Like this, you have different papers depending upon your work and at which point you are there in your research work or in your PhD program. Then you can select the type of the paper you require. So, and you can see onto the left side, see, I've just given the name self-healing concrete and I got these many results. Okay, and you can refine the publications by the year. Say you have the year wise list, so in 1 year how many papers have been published, and you have the article type. See here, you have review articles, research articles, encyclopedias, book chapters, okay, conference papers. Like this, you have many number of uh, article types here. And you have publication titles. Why? Because in you have subgroups here. You have construction and building materials, you have cement and concrete research, you have cement and concrete composites. Like this, you have different series. Anywhere you can publish, any publication you can select. So you have to see the proceedings and accordingly you can select. Okay, for time being, let me take 2020. Okay, if I click on 2020, I'll get all the 2020 papers here. So see here, I'm ready with all the 2020 papers. Okay, the papers which are published in 2020. Okay, you can observe right from June I have all the papers, January sorry, I have all the papers. Right, now I'll explain you how to download the paper. Once you get the paper like this, now see here, this is self-healing cement concrete composite for resilient infrastructure review. Okay, this is the review paper. I want to study this paper. So what you do, you generally click on the paper, click on the thread by default. Now you start opening, your page will be opened like this, and the outline of the paper is given onto your left, and also you can start reading your paper. It's all details of the complete paper is given here. So like this, you can start reading the paper. Okay, it's showing only up to abstract. So how to get, now you feel this abstract is, you have read the abstract, you felt this abstract is suitable for you, and you want to download this paper. So how do you download generally? Okay, there's an option here called get access. Let's try for this. Okay, so see here, when you're trying to get the access, it is asking choose an option to locate or access via your institutional login, access via your institutional email, or purchase. So now this is all a big lengthy process. Okay, if you have your institutional mail, okay, otherwise an institutional login, it's again difficult, and purchasing is again difficult. So what you do is, just I'll tell you one shortcut here. Now go to a new home page, type SCI Hub. Sorry, yeah, so just open the first thread whatever you see. Okay, so like this, you can see the page, home page of SCI, which I have shown you on my thumbnail also. So what you do is, go back to your paper. This is the link of your paper. So give a right click, copy link address, come back, paste it here, and say open. Okay, hope you understood. Copy the link of your paper, paste it in the home page, and give an open. Okay, so the paper starts loading here. So let's wait until the paper loads, and then we'll see how to continue further. Okay, yeah, it's not only through Science Direct or through what do you call, elsewhere, not whatnot. If you know any Scopus indexed paper link, then that's sufficient. You can just paste the link in the Science Hub and you can start downloading the paper. So see, this is the paper. For me now, after giving open, it directly showed the paper. Sometimes you may get a captcha. Okay, you know captcha, right? It'll ask some alphabets to type. You can just type the alphabets and give an open. So, okay, so let's see. Once the complete paper downloads, see, this is the paper is, sorry, the paper is loading now, right now. So let's see. Once the complete paper loads, you know how do you download your PDF? The same way, you have to give a download, then your paper will be ready. Okay, yeah, let's wait and see. Even like this, so for example, not only this paper, any paper. Take the second paper, just click on the paper, you have the link of that paper, give a right click, copy link address, come back here, the home page you remember, right? Paste and give a open. Right, now this paper is downloaded. This is of 74 pages. Okay, that's why it took time. Now what you do is just give a download here, okay, which is on your right corner, right? And your paper starts downloading. So it's asking me where to post it, so I'll give it somewhere on the desktop. So finish, your paper is started downloading. So the PDF is ready. You can just open and start studying as you study your regular PDFs. Okay, so like this you can download any number of papers freely without a penny cost using your Science Hub. Okay, the only thing what we require is you need the link of the paper. It may be from any site, any journal, any citation or any indexed journal. You just need the link of it. So see here, it's there, no? So enter URL or DOI, you can just paste it here and give an open. Okay, so I hope this video will really benefit you out, and thank you.